John 11:45 through 57. There were many Jews who came to visit Mary. When they saw what Jesus did, many of them believed in him. But some of them went to the Pharisees and told them what Jesus did. Then the leading priests and the Pharisees called a meeting of the high council. They said, "What should we do? This man is doing many miraculous signs. If we let him continue doing these things, everyone will believe in him. Then the Romans will come and take away our temple and our nation." One of the men there was Caiaphas. He was the high priest that year. He said, "You people know nothing. It is better for one man to die for the people than for the whole nation to be destroyed. But you don't realize this." Caiaphas did not think of this himself. As that year's high priest, he was really prophesying that Jesus would die for the Jewish people. Yes, he would die for the Jewish people, but he would also die for God's other children scattered all over the world. He would die to bring them all together and make them one people. That day, the Jewish leaders began planning to kill Jesus. So Jesus stopped traveling around openly among the Jews. He went away to a town called Ephraim in an area near the desert. He stayed there with his followers. It was almost time for the Jewish Passover festival. Many people from the country went to Jerusalem before the Passover. They went to do the special things to make themselves pure for the festival. The people looked for Jesus. They stood in the temple area and asked each other, "Is he coming to the festival? What do you think?" But the leading priests and the Pharisees had given a special order about Jesus. They said that anyone who knew where he was must tell them so that they could arrest him.
Two completely different conclusions. My son Matt and I decided to have lunch at my house. "I'll order over the phone and meet you at my house in a few minutes," I said. Matt told me what he wanted and he hung up. I ordered 2 hamburgers, an order of fries, and 2 drinks, tea and a Diet Coke, under the name Daryl. When I got to the burger stand, I went up to the counter and told the girl behind the counter I had a call-in order under the name Martin. She began ringing up my order. "Wait a minute," I said. "I didn't order tater tots." "Yes, you did," she said. "I remember you asking if we had tater tots, and when I said yes, you ordered some." "Ma'am," I exclaimed, "I don't even like tater tots. And I noticed you wrote down 3 hamburgers. I only ordered 2. She seemed exasperated with me and exclaimed, "I just wrote down what you ordered. I wouldn't have written it down otherwise." "How many drinks have you written down?" I asked. "You ordered 1 tea." I couldn't figure out how she could have messed up my order so badly. We were both looking at each other with daggers in our eyes, neither of us giving an inch, when one of the other ladies overheard our conversation and came over with another bag and said, "Is this yours under Daryl?" "That's me," I said sheepishly. "I guess I forgot what name I put the order under." We both knew what we heard, but we came away with entirely different conclusions.
Same event, 2 different responses. 2 types of people stood at Lazarus' grave that day. Both saw the same event happen, were astonished, and knew that a great miracle had occurred, but that is where the similarities end. Look at the 2 phrases that describe these 2 groups, verses 45 through 46.
Many Jews came to visit Mary. When they saw what Jesus did, many of them believed in him. But some of them went to the Pharisees and told them what Jesus did.
Even among the Pharisees, there were honest skeptics who honorably examined the facts. Others knew the truth but wanted to see what those in position of authority would do. They feared the Romans more than they feared God. This second group is the people Jesus will speak about later in 12:37.
The people saw all these miraculous signs Jesus did, but they still did not believe in him.
Each of us has to take in the messages and the facts. Do we believe in the signs? Do we accept the teachings? Do we believe that Jesus can raise the dead, including me? Or do we fear what others think more than we fear God? God did everything but make us choose. That step is ours to accept or walk away from.